But I also had a question that popped into my head, which is, well, what is it? What is ADHD? What is actually happening in the brain? And I went out and asked every expert that I could find, pediatricians, pediatric neurologists, psychologists, neuropsychologists, and none of them could answer that question for me. But all of them would tell me that I couldn't do anything about it anyway. So I was kind of like, okay, you just told me you don't know what it is, but you're absolutely sure you can't change it. So that's when I really dove into and immersed myself into the research, and really became kind of an obsession to me. And I, really compiled every piece of paper and data, and I went to the libraries, and, I eventually turned that into a book that I published in 2004, which was my first textbook, called Neurobehavioral Disorders of Childhood and Evolutionary Perspective, which was, a 500-page textbook that I had actually handwritten 1,300 pages with over 4,000 references at that point. So I really kind of knew what I was talking about, but also along the way, I had developed a program of how to not only help my son and this other woman's son, but many, many other children. And it's really been a lifelong journey of really trying to understand more and more and more. And, and we'll never understand everything about the brain, but there's, a lot more to understand and more tools and what to do. And that kind of eventually led me to put together Disconnected Kids, which was a book for the lay population to try to put this information in the hands of parents so that other people that I couldn't reach through my practice, or that other doctors that I was training couldn't reach, could actually have something that they could use at home. And from the beginning, it was really very well received, and it's been, a bestseller since the beginning. And obviously, having the third edition, it's even more popular now than it's ever been before. So it's still resonating at a high level.